Alright, hello guys. I'm recording this with NVIDIA. Just thought I'd mention it because I just needed to... I'm just gonna vent on multiple things. This is supposed to be a review, or like a first impressions of Valheim. But while I'm at it, I'm gonna just say, NVIDIA is fucking garbage now. Anybody notice that? Anybody notice how NVIDIA is just fucking shit, and you can't fucking change your key bindings anymore for no reason, even though you could before. It's like they've made their application worse. I don't know what is this new thing with like software people, or I don't know, like they have this urge, it seems, to just take something that's like functional, not even like necessarily incredible, to just take something that works and they just make it shit. They just make it not work anymore. What is that? What is happening with the fucking software? So yeah, this is my last time using NVIDIA because you know, fuck those people and fuck the data centers. Anyways, I wanted to talk about Valheim. Is that how you say it? Valheim? Valheim? Which I bought because, hey, Steam sales, what's up? I'd seen this game, I'd seen clips of this game all over the place. I saw how everybody really liked this game. And to many, this was like the new best survival game of the moment. And considering it was in early access, that was you know, really high praise. I was like, oh my god, this is, you know, this thing's gonna be a masterpiece. And so I went ahead and bought it after a while of it being, you know, some time of it being out. And honestly, I'm pretty iffy. Pretty iffy about the game. There's a lot about it I like. There's a lot of elements that I think are pretty cool. I like the physics. I like the food system. I like how, like, eating different foods gives you different buffs. And how it's tied, I mean, it's basically just tied to your general power level. And I like how cooking is, yeah, it just means that cooking is an important part of the game. So I like that. I like the building. I mean, you can see that I've like started, this is incomplete. This is supposed to be like a multi-level, multi-layered tower kind of thing. But you know, I like built this little outpost in the forest here. And I just decided that I wanted to have like a bunch of walls around it, and I wanted to look like a little, I don't know, like a little enclave with a bunch of buildings inside and like a tower. And you know, this game does have a nice sense of space to it, I think, which I think is missing even in games like Minecraft. Like, Minecraft is good to when you're building really big stuff, but it's not stuff that your character you're playing can actually live in, you know? Valheim feels a little bit better in that regard. So yeah, I don't want this just to be a, like, oh, fuck this game kind of video, because I do think it's a pretty nice game. And if, you know, so many people like it, then it's definitely because it's just not for me. Like, I'm just not that big into the... I think it just comes down to, I'm just not that big into the whole grinding game. I've never been into MMORPGs for that reason. That bear is gonna follow me to the ends of the earth, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not into grinding. I like survival games. I like mining and stuff and feeling like I'm preparing to build or whatever, but this game's progression just feels too slow to me. That's my big problem with this game, is that it just feels like everything you do, instead of it taking an hour, has to take 3. Everything you do takes like 3 times the amount of time it should take. And what do I mean by this? So when you start the game, it's pretty good. It's really great. Like, you're discovering all the mechanics, you're discovering the fun little leveling system, and you're discovering all the things you can build and all the different resources. And there's a pretty good balance. Every resource seems pretty, like, abundant and has its own specific use that you sorry, that once you understand Fuck you, gotcha. That you need to understand what each resource kind of does and what its purpose is in the general progression and just your character's journey. And that's nice. You know, you got food, you got stone and wood, and you have flint, and you have everything like all the leathers and all the things all the animal products, I guess, and the plants and everything, and it all kind of comes together pretty neatly in this sort of bundle of all this different stuff you can do. Even the dandelions have this funny like little flower crown you can make with them. Oh, what's this? I didn't build any of this. And so yeah, you gotta progress, you're building yourself little armors, and you're crafting weapons with the new materials you're acquiring. And I should probably eat a bit. Yeah. I don't like that noise. What was that? There's like magic shit going on? What's... Anyways, you're discovering a bunch of stuff, and you're moving along, and then Hugin, you know, tells you, alright, you gotta go kill the boss. You gotta kill the first boss. And you're like, alright, nice, you know, this is... The game's objective is to kill all these bosses. Like, that's the main thing you're supposed to do. So you go and do it, right? And you kill the first boss, and your reward is antlers to build a pickaxe. I just got poisoned. From... What is this? What? Is this a special kind of wood? Maybe it is, because it's kind of mossy and green. Oh, and there's like flies. Alright. You get the first sort of progression, right? You get the first upgrade, which is the pickaxe, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna be able to mine all this stuff. And or I don't know, you beat the boss, and you feel like, okay, I've just unlocked the first like level of progression, right? Normally there's gonna be a bunch of new stuff that's available to me. And what you realize is that actually, fuck you, what's gonna happen is that you're now going to go, oh shit. You're now actually just gonna run into this forest and find shit to mine. So you gotta go to the forest, that's fine. And you find the stuff to mine, and then you mine it, and you go, oh, that's cool, right? Except no. Because the things, the copper that you're supposed to mine is fucking useless. You can't do shit with copper. You have to actually have a smelter. I'm freezing. I'm taking damage from freezing. Okay, so I gotta find something to keep myself warm, I guess. You gotta build the smelter, right? You killed the boss and you built the pickaxe, but you still actually haven't progressed, really, because even though you've killed the boss and you've got the pickaxe and you've got the copper, you still need to make the fucking smelter, right? So you go into the ritual, the little caves, the burial grounds, which are annoying as hell. Like, alright, cool, I gotta go into these fucking burial grounds and get one shot by a million skeletons. I gotta go, you know, you gotta go there, die, go there again, die again, go there. The fucking shit has spawners that spawn skeletons faster than I can kill them with my, you know, early game weapon. So, alright, that's fun. You kill the skeletons, you get the stuff, the material to make the smelter, you make the smelter. Fuck you, it's not enough. The smelter is fucking useless because you need the furnace. Here we go again. You gotta find another burial ground. Okay. Why not make one really big burial ground? Why have to... I don't know. Anyways. That's another fucking 2 hours of finding the place, killing the skeletons that are defending it, and dying in the process probably a bunch of times. Going in there, dying in there, and finding all the fucking materials that you need to whatever. Okay. Now you have the smelter and the furnace and the copper and the tin. Now you can make bronze. Oh joy, happy days. Now you can make the bronze and you can actually fucking progress. But guess what? It takes so fucking long to make the bronze. It takes so long and so many resources. You need to basically shave off half of the trees of this forest just to make like 10 ingots. Like, it's insane how like poorly optimized your furnace is, I guess. You know, it's just, it takes so much wood to make coal, and it takes so much coal to make just a little bit of, you know, just a few ingots. You need to constantly be going back and forth to cut more trees, to put it in the furnace, to whatever. And even then, like, you can only put 10 ores in the furnace. You need to, like, constantly be filling it up again. Like, it's just so many tedious things that... Yeah, it's just tedious to me. It's like, why not just make it a little bit less time consuming? It's not even that the process itself is that annoying. It's that there's just so much management. There's just so much micromanagement bullshit you need to do just to progress. Just to, you know, get to the next stage of the game. Whoops. And again, like, look at this. For example, like, I'm mining copper here. I've mined for... Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna keep mining. But right now I've mined for, you know, like a minute, and I've only gotten 3 copper. And my inventory is almost fucking full. Another thing, yeah, the inventory system I genuinely fucking despise for multiple reasons. Like, there's already so many mechanics that make this process that I'm doing right now way slower and way more time consuming than it needs to be. First of all, I have stamina. There's stamina in this game. I like the stamina system in this game, but you know, you gotta admit it makes shit slower, right? Because every now and again I just need to stop mining to just wait for it to fill up. That's fine, but the problem isn't that. The problem is that that stacks with another system, which is the weapon, like the equipment durability that just goes down. Like, look at this. My pickaxe is almost, like, it's almost done. I'm gonna have to go back home soon. And I barely... Like, I'm nowhere near finished with this deposit, I think. Wasn't this... Didn't I already start, like... Wasn't this deposit already, like, half destroyed by me earlier? I don't know. But anyways, the durability... My pickaxe is gonna be broken soon, so I gotta go home and fucking put all the shit down. But that doesn't matter because there's the fucking weight system. Okay, this is what I really wanted to complain about. Like, this fucking weight system. Oh my god. Whose fucking idea was this? Who is responsible for this? Where can I find them? Where do they live so I can find them and kill them? Why would you add this? Why would you put this in the game? It's so fucking annoying! It's bad enough that there's a durability system, a stamina system, and that each of these fucking items can only have like 30 stacks. That there's like a really small stack limit for each item, and that your inventory is fucking piss tiny. Like, look at this shit. It's so tiny. Your inventory is so tiny, and guess what? Oh, I'm gonna just... Oh, that's okay. I can just put shit in the... You know, I can put all my stuff in a chest. Fuck you. Chests have only 10 spaces in them, you fucking asshole. Pair that with the absolutely minuscule, like, stack sizes, and this is ridiculous. Like, I need to build... I legit need to build, like, 20 chests just to be able... Like, I've resorted to straight up just throwing rocks on the floor because I just have no space for these rocks. Like... It's ridiculous! And I've just, like, you know... All of this is just so that I can get to the next level of progression. Like, why can't I just go on a... You know, in any other game, you just, like, tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna go out and on an expedition, I'm gonna go mine all the fucking bronze or, like, the fucking copper I can find... I'll come back with like a stack of 50 and I'll be done, you know, I won't need to mine copper for the next, like, I don't know, 10 hours. Because I just went on a huge run, and in this game that's impossible, because you can only mine so much copper at a time, because everything in the game is stopping you from playing the game, like, from actually playing the video game, right? I can't get, you know, huge stacks of copper because my pickaxe won't let me. And if it's not my pickaxe, it's because my inventory space is so small. But if it's not the inventory space, it's simply because, like, copper is the fucking heaviest material. Like, the ores are the heaviest material in the game. And if I get a full stack of, like, I literally, physically, my character cannot, it is impossible for me to get a full stack of copper ore, because if I do, I literally can't move anymore. Because I will have, like, I cannot have 30 units of copper and a pickaxe in my inventory at the same time. It's impossible. Like, why would you make this? Like, and and then, you know, if this is not anxiety inducing enough, now you need to, like, do this fucking nightmare shit where the chests actually only have 10 spaces. Like, how is Minecraft like 20 years old and they didn't have that fucking problem? Because the chests in Minecraft are big enough. And that's the thing. I think I would really have no issue with this game if just some of this shit was increased. If some of these numbers were just bumped up. Like, none of these systems inherently, I think, are bad. It's just that they're so restrictive that they make this game hell. This game is hell. This game is straight up a nightmare for me to play. I want to like this game. I really do. But, like, just now, just the idea of just the thought of having to go to all these. Oh yeah, and also, yeah, just the thought of having this full ass inventory and needing to go to all these chests and figure out what goes in which fucking chests, because they're all so fucking tiny. Even the menu, this is hilarious. Like, the menu, the UI is like twice as big as the size of what the chest can contain. There's like so much empty space. It's like the game knows that this is nonsense. Like, this doesn't make any sense. But, like, look at this. I got this meat, right? And I have a chest that I know that I put all my meat in. Fuck you! Because you can only have 20 stacks of meat in one single, like, you can only have 20 units of meat in one stack. Like, please let me play. What do these people want from me, man? What do they want? There's also no signs. Also, like, yeah, there's just, I really like the building in this game, apart from the fact that I can nitpick, but, like, it's really just a nitpick. I just think it's a little bit, like, awkward to navigate because of how, like, you access the menu through this item or whatever, but that's okay. But I really had to fucking wait until, like, you know, getting coal to be able to make signs. Really? Like, really? I beat the first boss. I went through all these caves. I've unlocked all these, like, extra resources, and I can't, like, upgrade my chests. There's so many of these things that these upgrades, right, that I really want to be able to have right now. And I know that I need to do so much more shit to get. Like, I really want there to be an upgrade to the chest. I've been playing this game for like 15 hours. There ought to be one chest upgrade in 15 hours, right? Shouldn't there? Like, shouldn't there be? I don't know. But there isn't. I need to fucking live with this bullshit. And I know that I've looked online, because obviously, you know, I want to know if the game gets good at some point. And it probably does, but is it really worth... The question for me is it really worth not having fun for 10 more hours to get the shit that might make the game slightly less annoying? Like, I know that there are carts later in the game and that there are chest upgrades. There's going to be different storage options. But the storage options, first of all, it's like, are they really that good? Like, let's take a look. This is me, trying to duel the fucking Nvidia bullshit. Storage, right? Like, really? The next fucking storage option that I have access to is the barrel, and I literally have 2 more spaces. Go fuck yourself. Like, how about just go fuck yourself, and that literally doesn't make a fucking difference. Whoa! Oh my god, guys! I get to have 2 extra spaces. And then the next step is reinforced chest. But that takes iron. I have no fucking idea where to find iron, man. I got no fucking idea. Like, who knows? Who knows how far into the game I need to go to get iron, man? Like, let's look. Like, iron ore from fishing. What? I can't even make fishing rods, by the way, so that's still that doesn't even help me, by the way. It can be turned into iron. Okay, so aren't there, what about scrap iron? Sunken crypts. More crypts. I fucking love crypts. Crypts are so fucking boring, by the way. Like, can we admit that they're just not fun? Or at least burial grounds. Maybe crypts later in the game are going to be more interesting and there's going to be more enemy variety, but right now it's just like, alright. So yeah, I don't know about this game, man. I really don't see... I know, I see where the fun is, but there is so much bullshit, so much downtime, so much going out of my base and getting the resource and going back in because of the weight limit. Like, I could have... Like, let me just go out in the wild and just destroy every, like... Item durability should not be a mechanic in this game. It serves no purpose, right? It just doesn't serve a purpose in this game. Because of all the extra shit. Because it's just free, right? It's just a waste of time. Because all it takes to repair an item... Like, look, the only thing that I need to do is to go to the corresponding crafting table and just click repair. That's it. So the only thing it does is that it forces you to have to go back to your base every now and again to fix the item. Which, like, I don't know, if again, I guess it wouldn't be a problem. I think I don't even really have a problem with that mechanic or the idea of that mechanic, but it's just annoying when your pickaxe can't even fucking take one copper deposit down before breaking. I can't even have like 20 units of copper in my inventory before I have to go home. I can only have like 15. That, in addition to the weight limit and to the way ores are so fucking heavy for no reason, and you need 2 copper for each unit of bronze. Like, everything just stacks on top of itself. Every mechanic of this game just stack on top of each other to make it as fucking tedious and backtracky, and you have to fucking go and back and forth as many times as possible just to progress into the just go further into the game. And I know it's not fair to compare games that don't really have that much to do with each other, but I just can't help but compare this game in my head to Terraria, and to tell myself, man, in Terraria, you beat a boss, and you just get progression, like you get new shit most of the time, right? You beat the Eye of Cthulhu, and you get the dash, and the dash allows you to do new shit. You beat, I don't know, like you beat whatever boss, and now you have a new pickaxe that can mine this new resource, which gets you a new armor set, which gets you new buffs, and that allows you to fight new bosses. And it's like, I know it's not, but it feels immediate enough. It needs to feel somewhat immediate. Like, it took me 5 hours in this game after beating the deer, the first boss of the game, which is the deer. It took me 5 hours to start, like, actually getting bronze and making the bronze armor. There should not be like a fucking gap, especially when it's early in the game. You know, when you start the game, you kind of want to be progressing sort of fast, or at least you want to feel like the game is expanding all the time, that you're getting new stuff. And there's also some stuff that is just conspicuously missing. For example, I don't understand why I can't build stone structures yet. Especially considering that there's just so much stone in the game. Like, there's too much stone. Then you know what to do with in this game. Like, if the game just allowed me to use stone to build shit, then that'd be great, because all this stone that I get from mining and shit, I wouldn't have to just leave it on the floor. I can just now go, oh, well, you know what, I'll just keep it and build maybe a stone wall or a stone tower and whatever. Like, even if it takes large quantities of resources to make it, it's fine, because it's a long-term project, right? Yeah, I don't know. This game, I think, is pretty good. And it would be great for me if just shit went a little faster, right? If the inventory system wasn't so despicable and evil and nasty, and if it didn't call me names all the time, and if, yeah, just the weight system wasn't so fucking annoying, if the item durability maybe was a little bit less annoying, and maybe, I don't know, like, maybe if item stacks were a little bit bigger, like, why 50? You know, why not 100? I don't know, like, because losing an inventory space in this game when you only have, like, what, how much inventory space do you have? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get 4 times 8 spaces, right? Which sounds like a lot. It's like 16, 24. You get 32 spaces. That ain't shit. That really isn't shit, because first of all, 8 of those spaces is permanently filled up, because that's just the equipment that you're using, right? Somehow, your armor is also in your inventory, so it occupies space in your inventory. And then there's shit that just is, you know, always gonna have to be in your inventory, like food. You always have to have food in case, right? Then there's stuff that you just pick up from, you know, just walking around. Like, you're always gonna have resin, you're always gonna have wood, probably. And then all of a sudden, this 32, all of a sudden it goes down to like 12. You know, like, it's just, I don't know, and I feel like maybe all of these mechanics that are upcoming, you know, like the carts and the inventory space and all that, is probably going to be really, is a pretty good method of making those mechanics, expanding on those mechanics, but it takes so long to get there. Like, I shouldn't have to play the game for 20 hours to get to actually get to play the game and to get to experience the progression of the game. I shouldn't. I just should not. That's just a bad game design to me. But I'll admit, you know, that's just why I don't like the game. Maybe obviously this game isn't meant for me because it was a huge success, and I'm happy that it is. But I'm just sad that the game is not tailored to my preferences. But I don't know if any of you guys have any different opinions. I'd be very happy to hear about what you guys think about it in the comments. So yeah, see ya.